Welcome to Live Likes and Landing Pages, aka the 3L podcast. My name is Kim. Normally I'm here with my co-host Gayle, but since we are covering the huge topic of marketing strategy on our regular episodes on Wednesdays, it only made sense for us to create smaller solo episodes to give you some actionable tips to actually create your marketing strategy. And today I'm going to cover your mission statements. If you find this video helpful or you have any questions, please let us know by liking it or by leaving a comment so that we know we can continue to create these videos and if we can improve something. So your mission statements. You've probably seen them on many companies. A lot of companies showcase their mission statement on their website, especially on the recruitment side of things, because people want to know what the mission of the company is that they work for, and they want to be able to identify with it. But what is a mission statement actually? So a mission statement is a little piece of copy, usually only a paragraph long, that states what the company stands for and what they strive towards. And it's a very exciting piece of copy because you can also see it as a theme of the business. Everything that you do needs to make sense for that mission statement. All your copy, it needs to make sense for that mission statement. It's because it's so important, it can be a little overwhelming as a whole. But then when I look online and I see the questions and the tips that people give or companies give to create your mission statement, they are so overwhelming. They're almost like philosophical. So for example, like, why do you exist and what problem are you trying to solve? What are you fighting against? If you're anything like me, then you find those questions very overwhelming, to the point that you're like, I'm just not gonna touch it. I'll just leave the mission statement where it is. But I'm going to create it a little more digestible. I'm going to make it a little more digestible for you, because you can also come a very long way by answering a few questions. What do you do? How do you do it? Why do you do it? Who do you do it for? And what value does it add for that person, for your audience? And to make it a little bit more tangible, I'm going to run you through that with my company, Copy Kim. So what do? I write copy. And why do I do that? I write copy because I love helping business owners tell their story. How do I do it? I write copy to help business owners tell their story by helping them find, understand, and speak their voice. Who do I do it for? I do this for business owners with a strong vision, a strong voice, and who want to make impact. And why? What value do I add? I add the value that they don't have to worry about it. They can focus on their core business, on the impact that they want to make, and I'll provide the copy that supports their core business. And my mission statements, short and simple, is I help business owners with a strong voice, strong vision, and who want to make an impact with catchy copy that sells so they can focus on their core business. It doesn't always have to be that difficult. It doesn't always have to be that you want to save the world, you want to save the planet. If that is your mission statement, if that is the core of why you're doing what you're doing, awesome. Take that, but make it authentic. Make it work for you. Make it personal and make it very specific. And again, it doesn't have to be that big, and don't overthink it. So, like I said, if you don't start from a conviction like me, it's okay. That's also okay. It doesn't always have to be like you're saving the world. So what are your do's and don'ts when you're writing your mission statement? First of all, like I said before, don't be too generic. Make it specific. If you are a company that's like wants to promote sustainability, how do you do it? Make it specific. Don't just say we want to promote sustainability, because that is too broad and no one knows what you mean by that. Also, don't make empty promises. And you see this a lot in business statement, in mission statements of bigger companies that feel like they have to include the sustainability into their mission statements, But if you are, again, if you have sustainability in your mission statement, and then you create a product and the packaging is plastic, is that real? Or are you just saying you're promoting sustainability because that is what you think people want to hear? So don't make empty promises and don't make it hip. And I hate the word hip, but I also love the word hip. Don't make it something that is very now. Like, make it something timeless. You kind of want it to be able to last like 3 to 5 years, as long as your business plan, as long as your marketing plan. So make it something that you really feel in your heart, in your bones, that that is why you're doing this business. Few do's: use verbs, use active phrasing. So instead of we would like to whatever, you can say we stand for, and you can say we will, and we do, and we believe. It's a very it's very, because it's such a short text, you want to make sure that you put as much punch into it as possible in as little amount of words as possible. And that can be challenging. At the same time, being to the point and is actually helps you usually to create stronger and more catching copy. Make sure it's based in your value and your purpose. So again, if your why, like me, if your why is helping business owners find their voice and tell their story, like, make sure that that is part of your everything, so that it's easy to work towards that mission statement for you. And that if you're attracting people, if you're going to hire people, that they are able to be attracted to it as well. So make sure it's also inspiring and motivating. Last but certainly not least, make sure it's bold. Make sure it's like it has a little punch in it. And again, that also makes it more inspiring, but it also makes it like that you can use it, you know, on your website, that you can be proud of it. And like for like in 4 years that you're still like, damn, we still have, that's a good idea, and we're still working towards that mission. That's kind of what you want to accomplish with your mission statement. If you still find it a bit difficult and a bit overwhelming, first of all, let me know what your questions are in the comments, and I'll try to get back to them as soon as I can. But also, if you want to have a little bit more help, feel free to reach out through email or through a message or through Instagram in DM. And maybe I can help you create your mission statement, because that is what I do in my Brand Voice program. So please let me know if I can help you with that in any way. I hope this was very helpful for you. If you have any questions, or if you like this episode, please like and subscribe. And I will see you in the next episode. Bye.